Well, having lambasted Macron and France in my last video, I can now say that a day later, on June the 9th, they've reopened the country somewhat. If you've been double vaccinated and you get a PCR test within 72 hours or an antigen rapid test within 48 hours of departure, sign the declaration d'honneur and they'll let you in. So I've booked the ferry on the 10th, 5:50 in the morning, from Dover to Calais, so off we go. Should arrive in France at about 8:40, and my intention is to drive the whole length down to the southwest and take in the what's really basically a repechage game between Biarritz and Bayonne. Biarritz finished runners-up in Pro D2, the second division of the French Rugby Union Championship, and they're playing Bayonne, who finished second bottom of the top 14, the top 14. The winner gets to play in the top 14 next season. So it is a local derby, lots of interest. It's not going to be a full ground, they've only been allowed to have about a quarter full, I believe, but there should be something of a festival atmosphere around both cities, and I hope to take part in it. I'll let you know how it goes later on. So we're now into the ferry lane. Very easy, just came through, needed to go through French customs first. They asked for passport and then the proof of 2 vaccination jabs and proof of the test, the rapid antigen test. The second kiosk was simply UK passport control, just wanted passport. And we're now checked in and in the lane, ready to board the ferry. Catch you later. up to a péage, check whether my tag is working. You just have to make sure that you look for the T symbol and ensure there isn't a height barrier. Sometimes they have two T symbols, one's got a height barrier, one doesn't. Other times you get a T symbol with a height barrier, in which case you just have to use one of the normal channels, but it will open for you normally. All that happens is your bank account is set up to link to this system by a company, I think it's near York, somewhere in Yorkshire anyway, and they just add the tolls that are charged from the system to your account and direct debit you at the end of each month. The system works in France, but you can also get tags for Spain and Portugal together. And that's how quick it is to get through a péage when you know what you're doing. After approximately 6 hours driving, it was time to find a park up for the night, and just near Le Mans I worked out that there was an air in a town called La Flèche. Looks okay, doesn't it? Well, we appear to have fallen on our feet here. The official air of La Flèche is just over the river, but it's perfectly possible to park on this side of the river as well. And what a nice little river and lake it is. Used to be a canal and barge centre in this area. And now mainly concentrates on the leisure industry. It's only a small town, and we'll go and have a look at it in a minute. Usual traffic chaos getting through Bordeaux, but it's not been as bad as sometimes I've been through it. Unlike the farmland of northern France, mainly arable and pasture, once you get past Bordeaux and you head into the southwest of France, the A63, a lot of it is woodland, timber country. into Biarritz centre, show you a couple of bars that I went to that evening, a couple of my favourites. Including the bar Brasserie La Marine, which is a wonderful place to sit of an evening and watch the world go by. The day of the match, and we flitted between Biarritz and Bayonne just to get an idea of what was building up. They did start very early. And the Bayonne fans are ready. Just beginning to gather in the centre of Bayonne. Bayonne should be ready to party. All the statues on the mairie done up in the sky blue and white colours of the town's team, but Macron has disallowed bars in Biarritz and Bayonne to show the game live, and has asked people not to gather in large numbers that haven't been properly organised into a seating area, obviously spaced 2 metres apart. I'm pretty sure though that those watching at the Bayonne ground on the big screen will eventually end up in town having a few drinks to celebrate if they win, in a COVID secure manner, I'm sure. And in Biarritz we can see the big screen in front of the casino. Still 3-3. Just 10 minutes to go in the second half of extra time. Penalty given to Bayonne, which they'll probably kick, and we're all even again. I think somebody has missed, but judging by this, I think we still have to kick ours. Let's see. And as you can see, the kick was successful. Biarritz are into the top 14. A choisi son représentant une couleur, un maillot, une seule équipe. the Grand Plage at Biarritz, in front of the casino. It's Monday the 14th of June, so the kids are back at school, which explains why the beach isn't that packed. If you're parking in the motorhome airs, they're usually restricted to 24 hours, 48 or 72 hours maximum stay. So you keep changing. To do that, I drove through the centre of Biarritz out to the other side towards Anglet or Anglet. So it was a good opportunity to show you the drive through the centre of Biarritz. that's all for now. I'll carry on with my holiday in Biarritz, probably staying here another 5 to 7 days, and I'll do another vlog when we move on to pastures new. Haven't quite decided where we're going yet, perhaps the Pyrenees, but in the meantime, please think about subscribing to my channel. It doesn't cost you any money, and give the video a like and hit the notification bell to find out when I next release something on the channel. Catch you later.